Hi everyone, you're on Moby's channel and I'm glad to see you on my channel again. You showed just the best activity on my last video and so I decided to please you with another quite interesting video which is dedicated to the secret agent, the new race of computer men and theories about the next 76 episode. Watch this video till the end, because in it I will also show and read out some theories from the comments and maybe your theory got into this video. But before I start I really ask you to subscribe to the channel, and put a like on this video. Under the last video you easily got more than 3,000 likes, so let's get 3,000 likes on this video as well, and also don't forget to join my Discord server, because that's where the newest leaks of your favorite skibidi toilet universes appear. But anyway, we are starting. So, as I said at the beginning of this video, now we're going to talk about the secret agent, because I think I've realized something. If you've been following the show for a while now, you know that the secret agent appears in episodes from time to time, but it doesn't happen as often as you might think. He only appears when there is a crucial moment in the episode. Of the new and last thing I noticed was the moment and the Titan TV man was almost able to defeat the Titan G toilet, but as we can see at that moment a secret agent appeared in the location. Also the secret agent was near Plungerman when he was on the verge of death, and it was the secret agent who made the decision to kill Plungerman. But why is he doing this? Why does he personally interfere in some important moments? Why did he let Plungerman die? Although in other episodes he helped the agents to destroy the skibidi toilet. Also, why did the secret agent work together with the skibidi toilets and give them his knowledge and shared technology? And now you're about to hear the craziest theory anyone's ever told you. You see, the secret agent is Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom created the skibidi toilet series, and he creates the show. He gets really great views and he makes really high quality and interesting content that he deservedly gets his money for. And I assume the secret agent in the show is doing the same thing. That is, the secret agent is a genius showman who creates a show in a universe in which he created an alliance of agents and directed them against skibidi toilet. After all, the show started when skibidi toilets started attacking the agents, and then the agents started attacking them. But in episode 9, you can see people walking freely on the street and living their normal lives together with new creatures called skibidi toilet. They behave like intelligent beings. They put up monuments, they have their own police force and even have their own skibidi religion. But the viewers always demand something more. The viewers do not want to see a new world where people and skibidi toilets live together. So the secret agent decides that it is necessary to create a more serious and large-scale conflict of agents and skibidi toilets. But now peaceful people cannot exist in peace, and so in time they start to gather in groups and survive together in this world, which for them has become a big universal show. Yes, in case you didn't realize, my theory is that the secret agent acts in the show as a god and creator of everything. If he wanted to, he could easily destroy all astro toilets, all agents, and all skibidi toilets. But why would he do that? Because so many people watch his show and demand more and more from him. I believe that the secret agent creates the show for the world in which he exists, and in order for his show to continue to exist longer, he periodically appears in the episodes and prevents any moments that could affect the plot, which in turn could lead to an early end of the show. And yes, I realize this theory is very crazy, but Mr. Boom is very unpredictable, and maybe that's what the show is all about. Again, this is just one of my crazy theories, so don't take it seriously. Well, the script requires me to move on to another topic, specifically the race of computerman agents that Mr. Boom has been hinting at for quite some time now. And before I start my analysis, you can write your theories about the secret agent in the comments. I will be very interested to read them, and if it will be quite interesting, it will definitely be in one of my next videos. But now let's move on to the topic of computerman agents. We got the first hint of this race back in episode 44, when a billboard showed a computer monitor and an amazing future. And also in this episode there was a very mysterious silhouette that resembled a TV man agent, but for some reason his screen does not glow. I dare say this silhouette refers to Agent Computer Man, because we still don't know who that was. The next hints of a new race were in episode 70, and there were actually quite a few hints. And then there were more and more. While I'm voicing this text on your screens you can see all the moments I found in recent episodes that show computer monitors. But the most interesting thing started to happen in episode 74. In the moment when TV Daddy teleported through the walls, we could see a silhouette that we had never seen before, and I was not alone in assuming that it was a hidden hint of a new race of agents. And in episode 75, a computer chair mysteriously began to appear. It appeared throughout the entire 75th episode and in various places. But despite everything that happened in episode 75, this computer chair continued to haunt the main characters of the episode. And frankly, it all looks pretty suspicious and mysterious. What do you think about the new race of computerman agents? When is it coming? I think that if we keep getting such hints, then at this rate we will see a new race already this season, in additional secret scenes. But that's just my theory. Now let's move on to the next topic of this video, specifically the plot of episode 76. In my last video I told you that it is unlikely that we will see the same squad in the new episode that we saw in episode 75. I suggested that we will most likely see what happened to Titan Cameraman and where Titan TV Man teleported to in Titan Speakerman's damaged body. And one of my subscribers wrote a very interesting theory in the comments about episode 76. It goes like this. Theory about the plot for episode 76. So it'll start with the POV of the Chief Cameraman with the Chief Speakerman, and the Chief Speakerman welcomes him into the speaker base. The speaker base would be huge and the main color would be red. Anyways, they see Titan TV Man teleporting Titan Speakerman there, and Titan Speakerman will just stare into the void cause he's depressed after seeing Titan Cameraman going to fight the Astro army on his own, cause he probably thinks he's dead. So then Titan TV Man leaves, and it is then the Chief Speakerman starts talking and says, "Where is the camera, Titan?" He would say it in a static voice that sounds like it's on an old radio cause he's a speaker. Anyways, Titan Speakerman would just look even more depressed and ignore the question. The Chief Speakerman looks back at the Chief Cameraman and shrugs. The Chief Cameraman then gets a notification on his tablet saying Titan Cameraman has been destroyed/killed by the Astro army. He then stares at it for a couple seconds trying to process what he just saw and drops the tablet onto the floor. The Chief Speakerman looks confused and checks the tablet and realizes. The Chief Speakerman then says, "Oh, so that's where the camera Titan is." Titan Speakerman then slowly nods and looks even more depressed. Anyways, a scientist Speakerman comes in happily to fix Titan Speakerman, but then sees the tablet and starts looking depressed. He slowly walks to go repair Titan Speakerman. The Chief Cameraman walks out of the HQ slowly and it cuts to black. All of a sudden, there is a more cinematic look similar to Skibidi Toilet Multiverse. Footsteps can be heard and we see one leg limping and something being used as a cane making noises as it hits the floor. The screen cuts to a blue glow and slowly zooms out, revealing Titan Cameraman's head, who just got captured by the Astro army, while he says some cool line. Cool music then starts playing and it cuts to black. The description would be something cool like the end of an era. And then a bunch of spaces, then at the bottom of the description it says, "Or is it?" Referencing how it says Titan Cameraman died but really he was alive and got captured. And Titan Cameraman should be considered an era himself for how long he's been in the series. Well, first of all, thank you very much for this detailed theory. Secondly, you might be right, because Mr. Boom himself said that pretty soon we should see a Speakerman agent base that we haven't seen before. The next theory from the subscriber covers everything I talked about earlier in this video, but still it looks more plausible and interesting. It sounds like this. Well, I don't know if you thought about it, but some Astros, they are animals. If I'm right, they could have been made by the government to combat hostile agents because only the toilets weren't working. But a conflict happened and they want revenge against the government. By joining hostile agents they will be stronger and more united. Theory 2. The chair was being moved by a mysterious being who is probably not the secret agent and yes, in fact the black silhouette that appeared at the time of the Astro mothership in the building below. We know that the secret agent has distortion abilities including, I think, teleportation without sound or effects, manipulation of knowing the future, changing destiny, and perhaps can protect the user from any pain and injuries and at any time use all these pains and injuries on the user at once. What probably happened to Plungerman? This black silhouette may have the same abilities and is moving the chair to indicate the future, Computerman. Latest theory, rebellion. We know that G-Toilet probably sent those special toilets to create a certain alliance with them so that there are enough allies to convince the others, while that cameras, speakers and computers, if I'm really correct, will accept it easily. But the TV men are the problems. They are very rude, especially Titan TV Man, Large TV Man, TV scientist, who are the strongest and practically leaders, would cause revolution and rebellion throughout the alliance. But if good happens, a fight between Astros and Alliance will explode and we don't know who will be the winner. Thank you very much for the more interesting theory about what we can see in the next episodes, and yes, as for the race of agents TV Man, on this topic I will have a separate video, because I also believe that they will be the only ones who will resist the Alliance and Skibidi toilets. And finally, here is another very interesting theory from my subscriber. It is related to the events that he thinks will happen in the next 2 seasons, as well as where can be the headquarters of Astro toilets. His theory goes like this: I have a quite enormous theory for a more general view of the entire series. My theory is that, toward what we know now, the Skibidi toilet and the Alliance will unite against the Astros, but there will be complications with the Titans with Jimmy. We also know that episodes 77 and 80 will be fire and very important episodes, as I can theorize that in this 2 episode we will see the Titans. Following this, I can theorize that, in episode 77 we will see the Speakerman HQ, where Titan TV Man and Titan Speakerman get teleported to. Here we will see other important characters from the Speaker race. As Speakerman scientist mainly for the episode 77, I'm saying this as for sure in the Speakerman HQ we will see the Titans for sure, as in fire episodes, that Boom said, we always see the Titans, as in here Titan TV Man will decide to leave Speaker alone inside his own base. For episode 80 we can see a possible try of alliance with Jimmy and the Titans, as we can possibly find Titan Cameraman, possibly a decoy, dead, as here Titan Man would understand finally that Jimmy is needed, as possibly in the same episode, we could see Upgrade Titan Speakerman return, as now the speakers have the help of the skibidis. As we could see the scientists of all the species unite for helping each others and especially TV scientist help Jimmy to get upgrades, while same thing with Skibidi scientist with our Titans. This all based if the Speaker HQ will be seen during episode 77. Meanwhile this unite of the scientists could be seen during episode 77 like in other future those, inside the bases, I can say that possibly in more future episodes, with a max limit until episode 85 or 86, to see the new Titan Cameraman, OP as hell, getting heavily upgraded with the Astros technology by Astros, even though, even our Titans, Jimmy too, will get upgrades based on the Astros technology, as more help in understanding it by the toilets will for sure archive, making us have basic alley. Every Titan's upgraded with Astros technology. Now on things get very difficult to understand, but probably, or thanks for Jimmy, or for the capture of one of the Astros, the Alliance will find out where their base is, as it can be possibly on the moon, or on the moons of gaseous planets, as this are strategic's place to get into, and as their name apply, Astro, as astronomical, or astronaut, and for their physical built, we can assume they are coming from our moon or from one of the moons of the gaseous planets. Thank you very much for your detailed theories. I found it very interesting to read it and build a picture of everything going on that you wrote here. And if you also want to get into one of my next videos, then write your extended theories in the comments and maybe you will be the one to get into the next video. And also watch these videos that are on your screens right now, because they are also very interesting.